Hello Summoners, and welcome to another episode of Project Platinum and Beyond. Let's just turn the sound down. So while I'm turning the sound down, I'm running attack damage reds, attack damage quints, and I'm also running armor yellows and MR blues. I'll be playing against Akali. Now I chose Jax again for this matchup, and it was basically a choice between Jax and Renekton, and Renekton was more of an aggressive early game choice, and having played the matchup before, I was iffy on whether or not I could win the matchup. So being unsure, I chose to play Jax, as he is a safer pick against Akali. And at level 6, I believe I could out-damage her because my damage is more consistent. And so I'll be starting 9 pots and 1 ward. I ward the river just in case they do a late invade, and in case the Vulgar ganks early. Now I'll be helping my jungler leash. I'll be starting off with stun. I'm running 921. As you can see from my 1 AP, I am going into magic penetration due to my high amount of magic damage. And I'm going 21 into defense against Akali. I want to be a little beefier. Now here I notice Akali has 8 pots instead of 9, so I realized she probably did wraiths or something with Volibear, or just had wraiths in general. I don't know. But either way, I know she's going to hit level 2 early, so I didn't want to be anywhere near the minions, and so I'm just in the bush avoiding her Market the Assassin damage, and I'm just waiting here to get some last hits in. And so I have a lot of MR as Jack, so I have 50 MR right now, so Kali's not going to do too much damage to me. So you can see her Market the Assassin really is doing too much. This is after her nerfs, so Kali is really not that strong at the moment, I believe, and those nerfs weren't really needed. And so I'm just going to do some last hitting under tower as best I can. Speed this up. Some pots and pots. Now I'm not going to jump on her until I hit 6, mostly because she's just going to shroud up and she's going to wait for a cooldown, and she'll eventually out damage me just because of the fact that I can't hit her back. Now I should have played more aggressive. Now I know his Volibear is over here, and I jump away. I knew I had to jump. I was waiting for him to come in, and I just jumped away. Now here I realized I probably should play a lot more aggressive, but also didn't want to jump on her in case situations like that where Volibear will show up. And so I'm really afraid of the jungler in this matchup because due to Volibear CC, like his flip and his slow, I really don't want to jump in on Akali unless I know Volibear is somewhere else. I really don't want to overextend myself and end up dying. So the Volibear, I'm pretty scared of Volibear. I'm not going to make any aggressive plays unless I see him on the map. And so here I've hit 6, and I bought a Negatron. So Akali blows her Shroud, and we end up killing her. She blows her Shroud when I jump in on her, so we end up killing her. She makes that mistake. And so I had 700 gold when I went back, and I bought a Negatron and some... Well, I had 800 gold, so I bought a Negatron, some wards, or I bought some pots rather. Because I want to go Negatron because I'm not going to be dueling her very often, so I don't want to get a Hex Drinker. So I ward those 2 sides in case, so I know where Volibear is coming from. But as we're going to see, those wards are ineffective, and I should have learned from that mistake. So I bought a Boots and a Ruby Crystal because I want to go for Phage. And so as you can see, I hit 6, and that combo there did quite a bit of damage to Akali. So Volibear comes in again. I used my ultimate a little too early, and because Volibear couldn't really catch me. So Volibear's still top. Son of a bitch. Still top. So kind of waiting it out. I know Volibear's still there because I didn't see him leave. He might have recalled. I'm just waiting it out. I don't want to get too aggressive, so I still have 1 ward. I can jump to it if I have to. So there, I'm kind of out trading Akali just because of my damage. And so here, I managed to get away, but I have to blow my flash. So that's about the 4th time I've been ganked. So I go back with Phage, so I can keep Akali close to me in case she tries to run. I only come back with 1 ward, so I decided not to put it down. I'd rather use it to jump away in case Volibear comes, because chances are Volibear is going to jump past me anyway. So I realized with only 1 ward I should go back and buy another. So after pushing the wave, I go back, buy another ward. And it's okay that I'm going back this often, I believe, just because I'm not really missing much, because Akali's pushing it. So I'm not really missing much CS. So here, just last hit the wave, hit Akali back a little bit. So you can see I'm kind of out trading her, but I can't really get aggressive because I'm too scared of Volibear. Which might as well be my fault. So they dived me pretty hard. I used my ultimate a little too late. I used my ultimate pretty late. I used it after I jumped past the ward, when I should have used it a lot earlier when they were putting all their damage on me. And so I acted my ultimate too late and ended up paying for it. But I believe bottom lane did pretty well. And mid lane. And mid lane won. And mid lane took down that tower. Due to their presence top. So yeah, I'm pushing the tower. I realize it's 17 minutes. I'm gonna go for the red buff. And I really want that red buff because it's gonna help me beat down Akali pretty hard. I also go back for a no mantle from Merc Treads. My team takes dragon. And then we saw Akali's missing, and then I realized she might be out of blue, but she's not. So I recall, fish my Merc Treads, and I was gonna get a giant spell, but I didn't have enough money, so I just sold a pot for a giant spell. So I'm probably going Trinity Force or Warmog or something like that. Probably should have bought Kindle Gem or something, but fuck it. Volibear came up here another time. So due to Volibear's like massive amount of ganks at top, I really can't get aggressive on her. So it's a good job on Voli. Clearing this lane. Don't have any wards. And I decided I've had enough of top lane. I'm coming down to help.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Now despite my getting zoned and getting dived, my CS is alright. Akali's 20 ahead of me, but that's not too big considering we're ahead in tower. So as you can see, we're ahead in gold by 5k. I really haven't done much other than just get ganked by Volibear and not die to Akali. So here I decided to build Bladed Ring King, and this might be a mistake on my part. I thought I itemized pretty well because of the Phage and the Negatron. The early Negatron really helped me out against Akali. She wasn't really able to put down that much damage on me, and she also rushed the Gunblade. And so I thought I itemized pretty well, but I realized I bought way too many pieces of things. I bought you know, a piece of Trinity Force, a piece of Warmogs, a piece of Bladed Ring King, a piece of Spirit Visage. And it's all alright, but maybe due to the late game, it might have been a little worse. So I have to admit my item choice was alright after Negatron and Phage, but I have to admit my item choice after Negatron and Phage were kind of poor. And other than activating my ultimate a little too soon and a little too late, this game was a fairly alright game. And that's my first game in gold. Thanks for watching.